program is a sports action presentation from Channel 10, home of the Olympic Games.
Memsie Stakes Day at Caulfield, and the weight for age races are getting bigger and better. Rancho Ruler, the only horse with an unblemished record this spring, is out to prove that his jockey Darren Gauci is not wrong in his assessment of being the best sprinter in the land. The baldy-faced chestnut, Campaign King, loves the Caulfield track, and he's the highest sprinting stakes winner ever. The handsome Kiwi, Our Westminster, throws down the challenge, and another horse from the Shaky Isles, My Steely Dan, loves the wet tracks. The Colin Hayes camp is starting Carpstad, and he could be the big improver. In Sydney, the two Bart Cummings champs, Sky Chase and Bozam, will have a head-to-head battle in the Chelmsford Stakes. 10's Sports Action will have a live coverage of Caulfield, Randwick and Morfordville.
Well, a very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Caulfield for Memsie Stakes Day. We're looking out towards the tote area and the betting ring here at Caulfield, which is situated behind the stands, and we're looking forward to a great afternoon of racing. The weather looks as though it will be on the improve. It's a little, well, very overcast at the moment, and we've just had a little bit of rain, but very, very little indeed. I would predict, looking at the glass this morning, that it might fine up during the afternoon because it's rising very, very quickly. However, the track is described as slow officially by the stewards, but Terry Clifton will be able to give us more on that in a few moments, because Terry has actually been out there and walked the track as leading bookmaker Mike Faulkner did this morning. So it'll be interesting to get that report. There you have the official weather forecast, cloudy with a few showers. Well, we hope they can forget the few showers, and you've got the penetrometer reading there that could be a little misleading because there are only 8 millimetres of rain last night, and that reading would show what was happening on the top of the track. Now, in the meantime, the water would have subsided and gone down further into the track. So it's slow, and some say slightly on the better side of slow. Anyway, at this stage, let me take the opportunity of introducing our young race caller for the day and our host from the broadcast box position, Danny Malecki. Good afternoon to you, Danny.
Good afternoon, Phil. Another great day. We've got some great horses running this afternoon.
I'm really looking forward to it. In the Memsie, of course, it's a big race. Top horses and pretty open. We're talking with some of the bookmakers who are here waiting to go on, and they reckon it's a pretty open event, Danny.
Certainly is, Phil. It's going to be a terrific day of racing, not only in Melbourne, but there's a big race in Sydney, the Chelmsford Stakes. Sky Chase and Bozam, and they're fantastic horses. Two horses trained by Bart Cummings, and you'll see that live throughout the afternoon as well. Now, we've got some scratchings and weather conditions, and also opening tote calls. First of all, here at Caulfield, the first 3 races are clear. In race number 4, total of 13 scratchings for the meeting. Race number 4, take out 4 Rockettes and 5 Catagore. Race 5, take out 4 Vo Rogue. He's been scratched because of the track condition. It's wet. It's rated slow at the moment. Race 5, number 4, Vo Rogue is scratched. Race 6, scratch number 4, Olympus. To the 7th event, take out 1 Testimony, 3 Drought, 10 Century Judge, a late scratching, number 15 Pontifico, and 16 Tavros. So 1, 3, 10, 15 and 16. 15 not on the screen, but it was a late scratching a little bit after 11 o'clock. The last event, 11:18, Phil tells me, 11:18 was the scratching time for Pontifico. And the last event, take out 3 Water Boatman, 4 Boca Tower, 6 Parenthesis and 10 Schooner. And all those 4 horses have been entered for the Seymour Cup next Wednesday. 3, 4, 6 and 10 out of the last event. Opening totals 2 and 3 are clear. Race 4, scratch 3 Kentucky Drummer. The 5th event, take out number 7 Brown Reason. Race 6, the Chelmsford, scratch 4 Wong, who was a dual acceptor. He'll run in race 3. 4 Wong and 7 Our Jug, the scratchings from the Chelmsford. Race number 7, take out 15 Triathlon and 16 Rocket Master, the 2 emergencies, and the last event, scratch 11 Prince of Lords. Opening tote call on the first event at Randwick, Outgun out Seminini. Race 3, take out number 3 Frusquin. From the 4th event, no scratchings. Race 5, take out 3 Cameronic, 8 Delphi Dazzle and 9 Fine Luster, 3, 8, 9. From race number 6, scratch number 2, Comerham Park, race 6, number 2, and the last 2 events from Adelaide are clear. And the opening call on the first event, number 1.
Thanks, Danny, and we'll be looking forward to your calls from up there throughout the day, the 8-event program here, and of course in company with Despain.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Right, Danny, our first event here from Caulfield will be the Warriston Handicap to be run over 1,400 metres. In a few moments, we'll be talking with our panel and also our guest bookmakers for the day.
He's a big horse. He's well known to Big Grey Roo. He certainly is a big horse. The blinkers make him look even taller.
Even looks like a picture of Kingston Town almost, in the same colours, same colour of horse. A couple of seasons ago, what a champion he was. Big Grey Roo was set and they're all ready. First event, the Warriston Handicap over 1,400 metres. There's the all clear. Lights on. First of 8 on a slow track. Memsey Stakes Day, they're off. Secret Union missed the start. Big Grey Roo was slow to begin. Our Melbourne and Lord Chevalier looking for the lead, followed by Jack and Dandy. King's High got up on the inside. Acid Test is up racing about 5th. A couple of lengths away then a Wise Sonic. They were followed by English Boat. Tremor Bay getting back in the field. Talamon and Secret Union last of all. Down the side about 1,000 metres to go. Lord Chevalier in front. Big Grey Roo went up very deep to go to second. Sober Star third, a half length to War Force and Acid Test. Jack and Dandy wide. Our Melbourne next, a length away, King's High midfield, a break of 2 lengths to Isonic. Then Tremor Bay getting up on the fence, Gone Dancing, English Bow out wider, Talamon second last, and Secret Union last of all, about 8 lengths off the lead. They've packed right up at the 600 metre point. Jack and Dandy out very wide, went up to make a line of 5 with Acid Test, King's High, Big Grey Roo and Lord Chevalier the rails. A length and a half away, War Force, and they were followed by Tremor Bay taken deep. Sober Star under a little bit of pressure, and they were followed by Our Melbourne dropping out of it. English Bow very deep, and then Talamon, Secret Union and Gone Dancing. On the turn, King's High hit the lead from Big Grey Roo, Lord Chevalier gone. War Force getting out, then Acid Test, Tremor Bay starting to wind up out wider, and a couple of lengths to Sober Star. King's High in front, Big Grey Roo fighting back on the inside, and here's Tremor Bay is sweeping at them. Tremor Bay grabbed the lead and darted away. Tremor Bay kicked away. He's got a winning break from Big Grey Roo and King's High, then War Force, but Tremor Bay a little bit green but wins impressively. Tremor Bay 2.5 lengths to Big Grey Roo, War Force third. King's High weakened on his run to finish 4th. English Bow was an eye catcher for 5th. It was wide all the way. Then Talamon, Isonic, Sober Star, Our Melbourne, Jack and Dandy, Acid Test. It was disappointing. Then Gone Dancing. Second last was Secret Union, and Lord Chevalier's knocked up and run last.
Well, Tremor Bay actually surprised everyone at Moonee Valley a couple of starts back. It was a very impressive win at long odds that day. Then it went to the Moonee Valley and was not able to do much there. But today, after missing the start, it was back third last going up the hill. Greg Hall patiently ridden and getting to the wire now. It was much too good, and even though it ducked in front of Big Grey Roo, I was going to say Kingston Town, Big Grey Roo and King's High weakening with War Force getting up for third posse. But Tremor Bay was a very good ride, and Greg Hall, well, there's not many better riders in Australia, or anywhere for that matter, than Greg Hall, and he was seen to advantage there, mainly because of his patience.
Good tipping performance by Terry Clifton. I know that he liked that horse and tipped it to win the first, so good effort at 12 to 1. Yep. And Terry Clifton, in fact, talks to the trainer. Tony Sober Star was beaten as far out as the 600 metre point, I'd say, Des.
Yes, well, it was into the race nicely over at about the 7, as you say, 6 or 7, and it was beginning to feel the pressure a little bit there. Big Grey Roo had gone up on the outside and was trying to do, you know, take the advantage away from Harry White. I thought Harry White's ride on Lord Chevalier was a classic. He left without a ride.
Arthur Cooper has just come from downstairs with the betting information, and there's been a big go here for number 8, Sober Star.
Sober Star, one of Ross McDonald.
Sunday,
Tremor Bay, $6.75 and $2 even. 4 Big Grey Roo, 90 cents. 6 War Force, $1.05. Correct weight is there. Quinella 17.10, trifecta $307.25. 7, 4 and 6, and correct weight there. Update Sydney, they're moving in.
And
And they're racing in the first, and Sakana best out, but Zephyr Crown last out, but immediately Alibaba's rider looks for the lead and gets it. Royal Pardon second, and third Sakana, then Flight Schedule, followed by Love Me Tender. Improving ground, Sheer Crystal, Gunfighter on the rail, Sakana being eased back, and then Riverina Charm and a Shipwreck. A good gap of 3 or 4 lengths away, Il Puritano, and 2 lengths to Zephyr Crown. Past the 1,200 metres, and Flight Schedule on the outside, and Alibaba going stride for stride. Flight Schedule a neck clear, 6 lengths away Royal Pardon, Gunfighter on his inside. A length Love Me Tender, then Sheer Crystal, followed by Shipwreck on the rails. It's outside Riverina Charm, then Sakana and Il Puritano, and 2 lengths to Zephyr Crown. Racing to the 800 crossing here, and Flight Schedule and Alibaba have gone very hard in front. They passed the 800 about 5 lengths on Royal Pardon. On the inside is Gunfighter, then Love Me Tender. Russell taking off on Riverina Charm now, then Sakana following it forward from Sheer Crystal. Zephyr Crown the outside, Shipwreck shunted back, and 2 lengths Il Puritano. On the corner, 500 out here, and Alibaba by 3/4 of a length on Flight Schedule. Royal Pardon a length away next, and then comes on the inside Gunfighter. 1 Riverina Charm, and further back on the outside is Sakana. Over the rise, Royal Pardon goes to the lead. Second on the outside, Sakana. Between them, Riverina Charm. A length Zephyr Crown, and then Alibaba. At the 200 metres, Sakana after Royal Pardon. Royal Pardon boxing on. Between them still is Riverina Charm. Royal Pardon, Sakana, Riverina Charm. He won't give in, Royal Pardon. A real blower in the market. He's clinging on, and he's won it. Royal Pardon has just beaten Sakana and Riverina Charm, followed by Shipwreck, and then Gunfighter and Zephyr Crown Alibaba. Further away, Sheer Crystal, and then Il Puritano, Love Me Tender, and last was Flight Schedule.
Past the post, the first event in Sydney, 3 in a photo between 4 and 9. Royal Pardon, $1.95 and 90 is the expected should pay on the Victorian tote. Sakana, if it's got second or third, whichever way, it'll pay $1.95 a place. And the other horse in the photo for second is number 9, Riverina Charm, with a should pay of 80 cents for the place 3 and a photo between 4 and 9. Only correct weight in Sydney.
Caught them in a perfect line shortly after Seema dropped towards the tar with Come to Perth, and one of the best away, Adversary. He revs it up to go to the first hurdle, and over he goes. Adversary jumped it magnificently. He gained 2 lengths over it and leads by 2 coming to the turn from Tassie's Guest, I'm a Gambler and Mutual Boy. A length away, Seema on the inside, ridden quietly from Smiling Viking, Little Dav likewise, but he's pulling. Then a length back on the inside, Come to Perth, and about 4 to Dasford Boy, given plenty of time to balance up. On the turn into the straight, coming to the 400 metre mark the first time round, and they've got 3 in the straight the first time, 2 the last. And here they come to the first of the treble. Adversary led by a length and a half, I'm a Gambler. Over that first one, Seema got into it. Tassie's Guest the inside, Mutual Boy moved up, and so too did Little Dav, who's pulled pretty hard, and he lets him have a bit more rain as they go over the second one. And as they do so, running down to the third the first time round, it's Little Dav working his way to the front now. He wants to race. He's clear over that one from Mutual Boy. Adversary back on the rail, not getting a lot of room. Seema up wide, then I'm a Gambler, followed by Tassie's Guest between Come to Perth, who's burrowing up on the inside, Smiling Viking out wide, and 4 lengths last of all, Dasford Boy. The next hurdle comes up at the 2050, and they come to it now, where the leaders are Little Dav, Mutual Boy and Seema, with Little Dav clear by a length, going to this one at the 2050 from Seema, then Mutual Boy. They were followed by I'm a Gambler, jumping more truly today. Tassie's Guest the outside, then Adversary, Smiling Viking, Come to Perth, and Dasford Boy is thinking of doing something now. He's tacked up to the body over the crossing by the 1800. Little Dav led by a length and a quarter to Seema on the outside of Mutual Boy, 2 lengths away Tassie's Guest. Over on the inside, 5th placing held by I'm a Gambler, Smiling Viking next, followed 1 away then by Come to Perth. Dasford Boy goes up to second last. Adversary drops back to last. Over the first along the far side, they're all standing, and Little Dav gets away now. 3 lengths in front of Mutual Boy. Seema a half back on the outside as they go to the next one. Then further back, Tassie's Guest, Come to Perth, joined in quickly. Further back then, Smiling Viking, 3 lengths away to I'm a Gambler, niggled at, followed then by Dasford Boy, and a long last Adversary. Over the next one along the far side of the course, and Adversary didn't handle it all well. They run up towards the 1200 metre turn, and the leader is Little Dav, a half in front, given a breather. Seema goes up with Come to Perth to make almost a line of 3. 2.5 away, Tassie's Guest, and also Smiling Viking joining Mutual Boy. 3 lengths or further back in the field to I'm a Gambler inside of Dasford Boy, and tailed off Adversary over the next one. And here Little Dav let go at that, landed a length in front of Come to Perth, a half back the rail Seema. They were followed by Tassie's Guest on the outside as they go to the next one. Oh, Come to Perth put his nose to the ground. Mutual Boy got up on the inside, then Smiling Viking followed by Dasford Boy, hard ridden, not responding over the next one, and then came I'm a Gambler, and forget about Adversary. They've got 2 more hurdles to jump as they race towards the 700 point. Passing it now, Little Dav led by a length and a half. Seamers running a bold race. 2 lengths away to Tassie's Guest. Mutual Boy come to Perth, lucky to be there. They were followed by Dasford Boy, copping a hiding from Smiling Viking and I'm a Gambler. Little Dav will lead them up towards the second last with 410 to run. Fried 2 lengths to Seamer, who's run a terrific race first time over hurdles. Then Tassie's Guest 4 lengths away, followed them by Mutual Boy. Dasford Boy over the second last. Little Dav measured it beautifully. Come to Perth, Smiling Viking, I'm a Gambler, and distanced adversaries being pulled up. He gets the whip to work on Little Dav over the last one. He's 2 lengths in front. Seamer coming through on the inside with a pull, and the weights is coming after Little Dav now. Seamer and Little Dav knuckle down for a great finish. Little Dav being joined by Seamer, who's finishing better the inside. Seamer and Little Dav. Seamer maybe from Little Dav, nothing in it. 5 lengths away, either Mutual Boy or Dasford Boy. Photos all round here in the hurdle. Further back, Tassie's Guest come to Perth, followed by I'm a Gambler. Smiling Viking and adversary has failed to complete the course, was being pulled up and is now just trotting down the straight, rider aboard.
Thrilling hurdle race, the Court Sabre hurdle in Morfordville. Past the post, certainly looks like Seamer's got the money, number 10. It's going to pay $5.25 and $1.20. Second 2, Little Dav. Expect 65 cents, and a photo finish for third between 1 and 3, Mutual Boy, Dasford Boy, the 2 boys. Mutual Boy $1.10 a place, Dasford Boy, which was the favourite, it's showing about 95 cents. 10, 2 and a photo between numbers 1 and 3. Race number 2 at Morfordville. Trifecta $128.75. Adelaide, race 1, Morfordville, the winner 10, Seamer in the hurdle, $5.35 and $1.20. 2 Little Dav, 70 cents, and 1 Mutual Boy, $1.15. 13.70 Quinella, trifecta $189.70. The update here at Caulfield, race 2, Native Neptune 2 by the distance today. Native Neptune walks up, they're ready to go. There's the line in the Heatherly and they're off. Dial Tone from the inside, one of the best out with English Charm. Gizaland third, Numerium East was wider out on the track, and Thompson takes a hold of Dial Tone. It'll settle down about 4th or 5th. Glenn Morrison goes around the outside to take up the running soon after. English Charm second, Borichin went up wide. A length away, Eberly Show, and then Numerium East, followed by Dial Tone on the fence 6th. A half length to Asterman, followed by Native Neptune, and 2 lengths away, Regal Spine, Gizaland. 12 lengths covers them up, and Glenn Morrison in front leads by a length and a quarter. Borichin in second placing as they run by the 1400. 2 lengths away, Eberly Show, a half length to English Charm, 2 lengths to Numerium East. Then Dial Tone on the fence, about 6 lengths off the lead. Asterman went up on his outside, a length and a half, Regal Spy. Then Native Neptune second last, and 2 lengths away, Gizaland last, about 15 lengths off the hill. Over the crossing, and they go towards the 1150. Glenn Morrison a length in front of Borichin. A length and a half away third, Eberly Show racing well. 3 lengths away was English Charm. They were followed by Dial Tone. Native Neptune going around them 3 deep. Asterman in the centre. Numerium East went backwards quickly. Regal Spy around the outside, and 5 lengths away, Gizaland. Down the railway side of the track, they've got 800 to go. Borichin the outside of Glenn Morrison. Eberly Show out very deeper on the track. Regal Spy and Native Neptune. 2 lengths away, Asterman, followed by English Charm, and then Dial Tone still about 5 off the lead. It's third last, and then Numerium East, and 3 lengths away, Gizaland. At the 600 metre point, Borichin on the inside of Eberly Show. Then 2 lengths to Regal Spy under a bit of pressure. Native Neptune next. Then Glenn Morrison, followed by Dial Tone, Asterman, English Charm, a break, Numerium East and Gizaland. Running up to the turn, about 450 metres to go. Borichin the inside of Eberly Show. Eberly Show travelling the better. They're about 5 lengths in front of Dial Tone, Native Neptune, and then came Regal Spy and Asterman. At the 250, Michael Clark takes Eberly Show to the lead. It kicked the length in front of Borichin, 5 lengths away, Dial Tone. Eberly Show burst clear though. It's 3 or 4 in front of Borichin, 5 lengths away, Dial Tone and Asterman. But Eberly Show is going right away to win easily. Eberly Show first by about 5 lengths. Borichin second, 2 to Dial Tone third, then Asterman, followed by Gizaland, English Charm, Native Neptune, Numerium East, Regal Spy, and last of all was the pacemaker Glenn Morrison.
Well, last 4 starts have been wins for Eberly Show. We all know how good it is now. It's been winning at Sale, Traralgon and Pakenham, getting a bit closer to Melbourne each time. And today it was never, ever a loser. I know that it's after the ball, but watching the race, Michael Clark put it into a top position. And coming to the turn, Borichin, who's appreciated the lighter weight today, where it carried 58 its last outing, only 51 today.
$70 and $1.10, 6 Borichin, $2.45 and 7 Dial Tone third, 70. Quinella $28.95, trifecta $148.90 in the running.
jumped out pretty well. Aldeniti likewise. No Chaperone showing speed, and Ideal Score going up looking for the lead. And as they settle down, it's Aldeniti just in front of Ideal Score, a length away third West Dancer, followed by Regional Star Full and By. No Chaperone, and then Molokai Prince, followed by On Loan. Second last Wonder Dancer, and last of all is Mighty Lord. Ideal Score past the 800 by 2.5 Aldeniti. West Dancer the inside, then Regional Star. One further back is Full and By, followed by Molokai Prince, and on the outside No Chaperone. A length Wonder Dancer, On Loan second last, and 2.5 lengths to Mighty Lord. Ideal Score's got a pretty handy break as they round the corner by 3 lengths West Dancer. Then comes Regional Star, followed on the fence by, at the head of the others, Molokai Prince, and a length Full and By and Aldeniti, and Wonder Dancer getting up on the inside. At the 300, Ideal Score headed by West Dancer. Wonder Dancer gets a split, and Full and By is warming to the task on the outside. Wonder Dancer takes the lead. Here's Full and By out after Wonder Dancer. Wonder Dancer's a half length on Full and By, holding him clear of West Dancer, and Wonder Dancer's much too good. Wonder Dancer wins at a length of Full and By. A distant third West Dancer, then Molokai Prince, Mighty Lord, Regional Star. No Chaperone. Further back was On Loan. Ideal Scores run second last, and Aldeniti was last of all.
Well, I said before the race, good value about Wonder Dancer, a horse that had won over 200,000 in prize money, and expect $5.60 a win, 95 cents a place. Full and By, he wants a little bit longer. The distances will start creeping up, and he'll be suited by them in the future. He's showing money back 50 a place, and 9 West Dancer third, about $1.70. 3, 2 and 9 on race number 2. Race number 3 in Sydney. And Wonga's open up $2.
Handicap, and they're on their way, and Royal Fire may have missed it a half or so, drops back a conspicuous last on settling, and Marie Bolden takes Placid Angel to the early lead, with Common Prayer niggling away on the outside, anxious to go to the front. 1400 out, Common Prayer draws a length in front of Placid Angel, 2 to the brisket, Rangers Victory, Little Brown Bear. He's off on the leader, further back Royal Fire, and 3 lengths away Regal Somerset. Common Prayer revs up at the 1200 metre mark, led a length and a half Placid Angel, 4 or 5 lengths away the brisket. Then Little Brown Bear on the inside of Rangers Victory, followed 2 lengths away to Royal Fire, and a length and a half away Regal Somerset. He steadies this leader at the 1000. It's Common Prayer under a hold now, half 3/4 in front of Placid Angel by 4 to the brisket. Then Little Brown Bear, they were followed by Rangers Victory, and then came Royal Fire, niggled at, and a half 3/4 away the outside by the 800 Regal Somerset. He's off again on Common Prayer, got a length and a quarter Placid Angel, running a big race, the bookies hope. 2 lengths away Little Brown Bear, closing ground with the brisket, and they were followed by Rangers Victory. I don't like Royal Fire's chances at all, and Regal Somerset joins it. The lad revs up again on Common Prayer, kick 2.5 Little Brown Bear. Now Royal Fire is starting to work home under pressure. He's gaining and saving ground on the rail. They were followed by Rangers Victory, Placid Angel, and then Regal Somerset and the brisket in the straight now, and Rangers Victory and Little Brown Bear after Common Prayer. He shakes up the favourite, 200 a run. Rangers Victory, Rangers up on the outside of Common Prayer. They'll fight it out clear of the Little Brown Bear. Rangers Victory drawing clear of Common Prayer, who's not finding a great deal. Rangers Victory, the outsider, starting to sail clear. He'll win by a length and 3/4 or so on the line from Common Prayer. 3rd Regal Somerset, 4th Little Brown Bear, 5th Royal Fire, and 80 yards away the brisket, and last Placid Angel.
5, 1 and 7 past the post. 5 Rangers Victory, expect $3.40 and $1.30. 1 Common Prayer, 65 cents, and number 7 Regal Somerset, about no third dividend. There was only 7 starters, but it was at quite big odds. 5, 1 and 7. There won't be a third dividend. There's only 7 starters in the race. The next event at Morphettville, race number 3. Alawea, number 1, very impressive for 2 in Sydney. The Roman Consul, the winner, Wonder Dancer, upsetting the odds on favourite Full and By. Wonder Dancer $5.60 and $1. Full and By money back 50, and 9 West Dancer $1.50. Quinella $4.80, and the trifecta $162.60, which seems a nice little dividend. The next event to be Talek 2 Everly Show $3.70 and $1.10. 6 Borichin $2.45 and 7 Dial Tone third $70. Quinella $28.95. Trifecta $148.90, and the running double race to race double $61.10. The next event.
Everyone's an
Even 2 Full and By, money back 50 cents, and 9 West Dancer $1.50. Quinella $4.80, trifecta $162.60. Morphettville race 2, the winner 5 Rangers Victory $3.30 and $1.30. 1 Common Prayer $70. Regal Somerset number 7, no third dividend. Quinella $4.40, and the trifecta $93.50. The horses are moving up for this next event. Race number 3, the Revette Handicap on the tote. Sound Gold 6.30, but has come in with the bookmakers. Venadu 3.20, and it's been the best back runner in the race, Venadu. Bold Lily 3.65, Gospel Bell 3.10, Cosmos Girl 6.90, Fiery Vanilla 3.25, Amy's Wish $1.90, Momontai 15, Kelly's Angel at $9. There's only 2 or 3 behind the gates, and Marjorie Dawes 6.30. Very even bunch of mares, Des.
I think the punters might be on the right wheel there when they've gone for Venadu. She's won 4 races over this distance, and she doesn't mind a slow track either, so everything's pointing for her to run well, and claiming for Seabrow's 3 kilos off. The best performed horse definitely is Fiery Vanilla, but then again she's had a lot of starts, but she's got everything going for her. The most wins, most at the distance, everything.
They're all set to go. Revette Handicap over 1600, and they're off. Fiery Vanilla, Dwelt when the start, let them go. Venadu and Momontai were the best 2 to jump away from the starting stalls. Marjorie Dawes looking for the lead out wide. Then Cosmos Girl, Amy's Wish was a bit deep, and Bold Lily midfield. Then Fiery Vanilla, Sound Gold getting back a little bit. And 2 lengths away last of all was Kelly's Angel, about 8 lengths off the lead. Marjorie Dawes in front, about a length clear. Venadu in second placing. Amy's Wish went up to be third, and they were followed back behind them. Momontai losing its position as they go over the hill. Getting up on its inside, Bold Lily. Cosmos Girl out a little bit deep. About 2.5 lengths away, Fiery Vanilla, followed by Sound Gold. Gospel Bell out 3 deep, and 3 lengths away last of all was Bold Lily. They're running down the side of the track, and they've got about 900 metres left to go. Marjorie Dawes in front, about 2.5 lengths clear. In second placing was Venadu. Then came Momontai and Cosmos Girl around the outside. Just up in front of them was Amy's Wish third, followed by Bold Lily getting up on the fence. Momontai going backwards. Then Gospel Bell, followed by Sound Gold, hard ridden but starting to run on. Fiery Vanilla under a bit of pressure, and last of all was Kelly's Angel, about 12 off the lead. At the 500, Venadu took a narrow lead from Marjorie Dawes. A length away, Amy's Wish third. Bold Lily trying to get away from the fence. 2 lengths to Cosmos Girl. Then Gospel Bell running on fairly, and they were followed by Sound Gold around the turn. 350 metres to go. Venadu took over from Marjorie Dawes. Bold Lily the big danger on the outside. Then Amy's Wish, Cosmos Girl getting up on the fence, and Gospel Bell running on. At the 200, Venadu challenged by Bold Lily and Gospel Bell late. Then Cosmos Girl. Bold Lily the outside of Venadu, and Gospel Bell finishing hard. Bold Lily in front of Venadu. Gospel Bell flying. Bold Lily just in front. Venadu fighting back on the inside. Bold Lily just won. Bold Lily a half head to Venadu, a half length away third, Gospel Bell. Then Fiery Vanilla and Amy's Wish, Cosmos Girl. A break to Kelly's Angel, and they were followed in at the head of the others. Momontai, Marjorie Dawes and Sound Gold has been very disappointing because it's run last.
Yes, well, it's a pretty close finish, but I think you've called them right. Bold Lily to beat Venadu, and Gospel Bell. Bold Lily ridden by Craig Dinn, and there they go to the wire, and in the centre is Bold Lily, being desperately ridden on the outside is Gospel Bell by Greg Hall, but you'll find that Bold Lily's beaten Venadu and Gospel Bell on the outside. Bold Lily took up a nice posse, was round about fifth position all the way, and it's got it, has it, the result? 3-2 at the moment anyway, yes. 3, 2 and 4 should be the judges' numbers. But Bold Lily, no claim today. Darren Triandafaloo's actually been part and parcel of the association of this horse, but today